Hello, 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 y'all. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, fire signs. Happy birthday to my Aries. We're still in Aries, right? I think we are. I think we are. I think we are. Hello, how are you? Happy Saturday, everybody. Hey, listening. Well, welcome. Welcome to listen. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you come to listen, everybody just come to listen, come to have fun, come to pitch in. Welcome to have you either way. Please hit the like button on your way in. I would really appreciate that, okay? I would also appreciate you to take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? There's no gender in tarot. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. Okay. Oh, wow, you guys. This is What's the Tea Spread. How are you doing, my love? How are you? What's the tea spread for my fire signs? Because y'all know y'all always got the tea. Okay. Y'all always got the tea. I had to get out of the office. It was a little bit dark back there, and I didn't want to turn on no extra light. So we here. I said, well, let me get close to the light. How about that? I was like, let me get close to the light. Now, if you're passing through, welcome, happy Saturday. If you don't know, if you're passing, you're just trolling, I'm going to get you up out of here. So I advise you to go now. Okay? My finger is definitely itching. Okay? I will get you up out of here really, really quick. I pretty much got used to doing messages and deleting trolls at the same time. Okay? Really gotten good at that. But this collective message is for my fire signs. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? We're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. We're going to see what's the tea that's going on in the scenes, behind the scenes. Anything that you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. Please like, love, and share and follow, okay? If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, welcome. We would love to have you. All my old subscribers, hello, y'all been the realest hanging in there with your girl. I'm from Ethiopia. You're from Ethiopia. Well, welcome. Welcome at a distance. Welcome to have you. Is that Kemen? I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm such an American, and I'm a country American, so we seems to chop up people's names. If it's Kevin, hello Kevin, welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to the ones that just coming by, just watching. Welcome to those as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so let's get into it. Aries, happy birthday. Happy birthday to my Aries babies. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. All is wow. Take what you need from the message and move on and have a good day from it, okay? Let's see, Aries. I hope you guys are having a full, and youthful happy birthday, okay? A full, and youthful happy birthday. All those that just came in, please hit the like button as well. Appreciate it. Personals are welcome in the description tab on the page, okay? You can email me at empathic1@yahoo.com to get your personals done for you, personals, okay? Also, I have other things on Hitsy, Pendulum, things like that if you're into that, okay? But if not, let's get into it. Aries. We're going to start Aries at 7:32. Shout out to my time scamper Quinn, okay? She is definitely best, okay? I appreciate her here on the channel. I do. Okay, okay, Aries, let's see. Let's see, Aries. What's the tea that Aries needs to know? What's the tea that Aries needs to know? We got love spell. Oh boy. Here we go. You got my way. You got jackass. Oh boy. One more. Legal matter and bad news. Ooh. So Aries, somebody got themselves in a tight little pickle. We're talking about tight, real tight. Tight little pickle here, okay? Jackass. Somebody made a mistake they shouldn't have made. Somebody moved the way they shouldn't have moved, okay? That spirit, okay? Because baby, when the cookie crumbles, now they're getting bad news. This could be on the phone, okay? This man's got a phone here, okay? So somebody's picking up the phone and calling somebody, letting them know, okay? Maybe they wasn't aware. Let's get on love spell. Let's get on the love spell. Let's see what happened. Okay, let's see what happened, Aries. Let's get on the love spell and let's see what happened. What's the vibe? What you need to know? Hi, Janine. What you need to know, okay? What's needed to be known? Now, legal matters can also be court as in spiritual as well, especially if you have a faith, okay? That's a fact. What you need to know, especially if you have a faith, you know, conviction is what they call it. The Christian people call it conviction. I think that's what I think that's what my mama used to call it back in the day, conviction. You know, when you in a spiritual situation, a spiritual entanglement, okay? It's called conviction. You be convicted. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Aries, some people people can be convicted without going to court, you know. Like legal court, okay? Spiritual conviction is what they call it, okay? That's what if I remember. If I'm remembering correctly, okay? So this person might not have legal matters as in, how they say in the 3D, they can have spiritual situations going on. That's even worse, you know? I think I would rather deal with the 3D. Just go ahead and put me in jail than sit there and be spiritually imprisonment. Like that's some deep stuff, okay? That's some major conviction, okay? That's a major whooping that you can't wig out of that, okay? That one wakes up with you, go to bed with you. Ugh, okay. All right, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, love spell. Aries, oh boy. Boy, can't wiggle out of that one, okay? What's the Three of Pentacles? Okay, collaboration in the reverse, okay? So, Aries, you might be in a situation right now. You may not want to collaborate with this situation, okay? You might know something's up. You might not trust it. And normally when somebody's love spelling, you necessarily don't have to be, you knowing this person. You could get to know a person and be love spell. This love spell is basically telling you what you want to hear. You know, because they always say what glitters ain't gold. People telling you what you want to hear. This could be a group of people, because I'm saying people, okay? People telling you what you want to hear, telling you how to get out your situation. This is like the naysayers, okay? You could be have been naysayed. You know, people love to tell you what they want to hear. They don't tell you what you need to hear. They love to tell you the good things. Well, if you do this, that, man, you'll win this, that. You know, but they don't tell you the downfall of it. They don't tell you that it could be risky. They don't tell you that it might cost your integrity. They don't tell you that, you know, you may disappoint some people. They don't tell you the whole thing, okay? It sounds very toxic to me, okay? Very toxic. They don't tell you the whole situation. My way, selfish, stubborn pride. Oh, okay. So you could have been forced. Here's the thing, Aries, and it's you with the Ace of Cups. You could have been forced emotionally about the naysayers, okay? And it do sound good. I mean, naysayers, they, you know, whether it's friend, family, you know, mother, daughter, you know, some of it was your own mother, I hear. You know, it sounds really good. It sounds really good. It's really convincing when people call you and they tell you, especially if you trust these people. But let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Naysayers can also be positive too. You could have gave somebody some positive news. I'm also hearing, and they didn't take it. You know, some very positive information. Maybe you were trying to help them out as well, and they didn't take it. Okay, and emotionally was being stubborn, clumsy, ignorant. Okay, pride and ego got in the way, and they prevented them from having the Ace of Cups. And with the Wheel of Fortune, things begin to happen, things begin to set in, and that's normally what happens when you make life-changing decisions on a short term, okay? I keep telling people, do not make life-changing decisions on an emotional term, okay? So somebody seems to make life-changing decision on an emotional term, Aries, okay? With the Ace of Swords, Spirit say that is the truth, man or female, okay? Somewhere in the mix, there was a life-changing decision on an emotional term, okay? That means emotionally, it could have upset you, but this situation could have waited. It could have been either waited, you could have waited on it, you could have talked about it, okay? There could have been a negotiation, perhaps. Or just sometimes when you feel like you're under a lot of pressure, just sit there. Don't do nothing. I know not to do nothing. I don't know about y'all. Leave in the comments what y'all normally do when pressure starts. I normally don't do nothing. I try not to let nobody put no key in my back. I don't do that. I be like, I'm listening, but I sit there for a second. Sometimes 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? I marinate with it. I sit there for a second. Tell me what y'all do. What you do, Janine? With the moon, see, things that are done behind the scenes. I can see if something clearly, okay? The moon is here, Pisces energy. You got the bad news. What's on the bad news, okay? Something didn't go out the way it was expected, okay? Something didn't go the way it expected, Aries, and it definitely put you all up in your head. It puts you in that head space. You have the 8 of Swords with the Emperor. That's your energy. Aries energy. That's your energy. It came out together. Some of y'all received some bad news because you allow somebody to bamboozle you. You allow somebody to talk you into something. This could have been a female. You had collaborated, or you didn't collaborate with the right person. It's kind of like you could have reckless thought with Jackass with the Wheel of Fortune, change some things, your fortune of how you know what I'm saying? You look at things. You didn't see it clearly with the moon. You could have made some wrong moves, some wrong mistakes. It's part of life. We all do it. You know, we all do it. Definitely a hard lesson to learn. But it caused some legals that you wasn't aware of, okay? And it could be spiritual legals that you wasn't aware of. But some of y'all are definitely dealing with divorce, okay? Child support. Maybe you ran the light the wrong way. I'm doing fine, Chase. How are you doing? Let's see what the moon. The 6 of Wands. There was some quick decisions, some quick, how to say, whatever this was, it was done very quick, okay? with the Five of Pentacles. And it caused a loss. It's at the bottom of the deck. And now you may not feel very proud of it, or this person may not feel very proud of it. Give me something on the Wheel of Fortune under Jackpot, because, baby, Jackpot is definitely out here. The World. Ooh. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the World. Chapters, patterns, continuation. Okay? When you think things is getting good, it don't be good at all. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is basically letting you know this is a pattern, this is a cycle, this is a continuously with the Three of Swords. Something that you continue to do to hurt you. It can even be a thought as well. You can continue to replace something, act on something, listen to something, or validate something in your life that may have need changing. Everybody's done that before. That caused you closure, which the world gives you. Like, this could be the World Wide Web, or now everything's out in the open, and or you feel just spiritually that, you know, hypothetically, well, damn, if I say this, I'm going to look obvious. If I say this, I'm going to look, how they say, determined and desperate. It's like, it's out in the open. It's exposed. Everybody see it. Three of Swords mean there's pain, there's hurt, there's agony. There's a decision, whether it's a partnership, relationship. Okay, I haven't even got to that part. But I have a feeling it has something to do with a person, place, a thing. Okay, with love spell. Give me more on love spell. It's like you could have listened. You could have validated the wrong situation in your life. And with love spell, boy, love spell in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You decided to ignore it. Don't work on it. Sometimes we can love spell ourselves if we don't take responsibility for it. It's easy. It's easy to do. I did that yesterday. I was like, I better do X, Y, D, and I didn't do it. I sat there and I laid there and I went to sleep. And this morning, I'm wondering why my phone ain't working, because I should have plugged my phone up last night. I love spell myself. I was just too lazy to go over there and plug my phone up. It can happen all the time. But whatever it is, it's the consequence behind of it. And here goes legal issue right here. Let's go back to them. Legal issues, okay? Some of y'all literally is legal issues. It's a whole train wreck, okay? The devil, an attachment, a toxicity. Some of y'all have habits. I'm hearing I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. Some of y'all love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, okay? That may be the problem. That may be the problem, man. That may be the problem. All my Aries people, Aries placements, that may be the problem. That may be the problem with the Nine of Swords. Spirit say that may be the problem. Your taste. I was told that little, my mom used to say, girl, you got wine paste with beer money. That could be the problem, okay? Your taste. With the devil, some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn, or just an attachment that you're just not used to. You're not just kind of ready to go. It's something, I mean, we all have them. I have plenty of them, okay? That brings in bad news. Hi, Tommy, how are you? That brings in bad coordinating news. Let's get more on the devil, because I got to get into it. If there's a problem, let's get into it. Hello, Sabrina. Aries, I like bad bitches, and that's my fucking problem. Let's see, conflict, yeah. The hot and cold, multiple choices. I told you. Some of you Aries, okay? Hold on. Some of you Aries got choices, multiple of them. Multiple choices, okay? Multiple choices. And having multiple choices, there's nothing wrong with having multiple choices, especially if you're single, okay? But if you're not single, you ain't supposed to be having multiple choices. If you are not single, you're not supposed to be having multiple choices or dealing with other people that have multiple choices. I can read it another way. The bad news is maybe you were feeling convicted because maybe you have chose somebody. You may feel like you were love spelled on a certain way. You may feel like things had to go their way. and now you're feeling convicted. You're in the trap zone, okay, spiritually. You're hitting all this bad news. You're hitting things that are going your way. You just got to be careful on who you're attached to. I always tell people that. Watch out who you lay down with. I know it. I know it. I know it. They be fine as hell. Yeah, I know it. Man or female. But watch out who you lay down with. Because once you lay down with them, you are basically taking on their responsibilities, their ties, their transitions, their faults, their baggage, their debt. Okay? Well, I can keep going on and on. Okay? Okay? Their children, their baby mamas, baby daddies, their lack of, okay? Lack shortcomings. Okay? All that's added on to it, okay? You just don't take the person, you take everything that comes with them. I had a friend, she would always let her baby daddy, back in the day, she would always let her baby daddy come to her house. And she's like, girl, that's just my baby daddy. I was like, yeah, but I always tell her, yeah, but it's in your house. And I don't think she never got it. Hopefully, that was a couple years ago, about over 20 years ago. I think she got it, but I pray to God she did. I used to tell her, but your baby daddy in all his messes in your house. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's in your house, okay? So you got the devil, conflict, closed decision. So you could have made a wrong decision, or you're about to. Let's get into it, Aries, okay? Let's get back to it. That's going to cause you legal trouble in the long run, okay? Apology, yeah. I just for to say, Aries, see, returning people. You got these returning people. Returning people with apologies. Convictions. I don't know why that sticks in my head. Convictions. Now, you didn't already let these people in next to you in your house. Y'all doing what y'all do. And here comes bad news. Tarot ain't for everybody, but it's definitely a tool to warn you in the beginning. Past, present, and future, I always say, okay? So take the resonation message, okay? Spellbound. You allow a person to come back in your life with return here. Forgiveness, sorrow, okay? Let's get more on this spell work over here. Just so they can get it their way. Yeah, resistance. Yeah, you're going to resist that my way situation. Y'all are the sign of conflict, okay? I don't know if they know it or not, but y'all are going to resist it, okay? And you just might end up in jail. Resistance is a mug. You never know. Ace of Cups, giving people opportunities. We return Ace of Cups my way. Somebody's coming towards you to kind of manhandle a situation, okay? And you're going to kind of give it resistance, okay? You're going to be like, nah, you can't do that here, okay? Which may change the whole situation and dynamics. Because somewhere in the nature, they feel like it was okay with the world and the Wheel of Fortune. These are people that could come back in your life because you allowed them to do it differently. I'm also hearing some of y'all have really been working on your healing journey, your boundaries, okay? Setting boundaries with people as well. Boundaries are for you, not for them. Y'all been setting boundaries. So with the Wheel of Fortune, if you're setting boundaries, okay, and you're not that same individual person, you do things a little bit different, that is definitely going to be a resistance. So a person is definitely about to come towards you or been in your life that you definitely been resisting. Let's get into it, Aries, okay? Yeah, sorrow, loss, grief. If you're going to resist it and they're coming towards you, there's going to be a loss, a sorrow, or grief, which is probably what the spiritual thing is. Everybody's not having legal problems, but spiritually, you can meet somebody and be with somebody, and there's some resistance. And you may get into it with conflict here, because conflict is definitely here, okay? Conflict is definitely here. Merry-go-round, round and round, hot and cold. We all ain't gonna get along, okay? And it may cause a resistance. That definitely would change the opposition of the situation as well. Which is what's bad news then? What's bad news? You be in peace and balance. So this may not happen to some of y'all, but This may be a warning for all those, and some of y'all I kind of feel are in a situation right now. It's all about a decision with conflict here. I see decisions. Y'all might be in the situation that it caused you to react and have a decision. Don't make any quick decisions. Don't make any reckless decisions. Have patience. Meditate and be at peace. Never miss something you never had. So that will definitely change the destination of your sorrow with the world and the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all have two major arcana cards when it comes to it, when it comes to decision making. So if you're having a hard time working on your decision, it can't change your destiny. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is here. It can change your destiny. You can have some good, you can go with the good, or you can go with the bad. Let's find out. Wheel of Fortune overall message for my Aries babies. It says learned lesson and deuce. See what I'm saying? High value. Some of y'all are definitely taking the high road. I like to see this high value card. It's the Empress card. Self-worth. Not settling. Beauty. Sexy. Abundance. Confident. It's like you're not settling anymore. You're fed up with the deuces card here. Lesson learned, okay? I like it. You had a little twist, Aries. Okay, I like it. Some of y'all have learned your lesson. Not letting people overcome situations, talk you into stuff, love spell you, fuck you, lick you up and down, and then here you go in resistance. Okay? Here you go in resistance. Some of y'all are going to make a good decision to not take someone on an offer that's given. Because there's an offer coming here. There's a deep offer coming here. Closure, conclusion on this for my Aries. It's going to compromise your peace, okay? One apology might compromise your whole solitude. Let's get into it. And some of y'all, you learn. You live and you learn. Validate the past, okay? Changing bad habits. I like that. That's what the devil was about. Changing your bad habits. Sometimes it can be with people. The chaser. Some of y'all have somebody that continues to, you have to chase coming back. Let's see what else. I knew it had to do with a person. Taking better care of yourself with nutrients, okay? Getting some sleep, getting some rest. What else for Aries? Having faith, right. Healthy choices, okay? This has a lot to do with your decision making, Aries, okay? Healthy choices. Making better healthy choices, you know? That's what it's all about, making healthier choices. If it didn't work the first time, don't clue in like it's going to work again. That's insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting different results is insane, okay? It's really saying some of y'all are making healthier choices, safer choices in your life. Don't allow people to get that close to you to even be spell working, to even be trying to convince. You've made enough decisions and you've gotten to the point that you should know better to do better. I like it. And that's the T on Aries. Let's see what else Aries need to know. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday, y'all. It is raining here, so what's the tea, Aries? You might have a choice to make. The full Aries energy. Or you may, here's the thing. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You have a choice to make, and some of y'all are taking your time to make it. And it's okay. I'm hearing let it down easy, let it down nice and slow. It's because you have to literally reject something. Okay? You've been mentally thinking about it the whole time. The Eight of Swords is right here. The Ace of Wands is here. Okay? And it could be a wish fulfillment. And in your first breath, the devil did come out. Making better choices, getting to the point that you can trust you with the star energy, Aquarius energy. Okay? Going bet, knowing that the decision that you don't want to make is the best decision. Because it seems like with the Knight of Pentacles, you could be taking your time making this decision. Okay? That's Earth energy. You have Earth in your chart. Okay? Aries and Taurus always have like a little message. Like y'all be close to close, like neck to neck. So if you have not heard Earth signs reading, Taurus reading, I did it yesterday. So go check that out as well. Okay, if you like. Okay. I already put it up already in the community. So check Taurus's message out here. Because it's a lot of earth. It's a lot of grounding here. Okay. Let's see. What's the... Yeah, you don't want to, how they say, get yourself with the strength. But here's the thing, whatever you're looking toward, whatever you're wanting, it's like the strength card is in reverse to the Knight of Wands. It's like you don't have the strength to even deal with whatever it is that you're so passionate about. The Ace of Wands is passion. Or whoever it is that you're passionate about. Some of y'all have definitely been healing. It's like you don't have the strength to continue to get another bad news or continue to get something that, you know, a relationship that don't work out, okay, a job that's not fitting, that takes up all your time and energy. It's like you don't have the strength for that. What's the Eight of Swords? Yeah, Seven of Swords. You don't have the strength to continue to deal with something that's kind of manipulative. Period. You don't have the strength for it. Seven of Swords to the Six of Cups. Yeah, anything from the past that hindered you. It's like you don't have the time, the strength, the motivation, the effort to put into it. And maybe there's someone that may need your help, okay, that's requiring your help. This could be somebody you grew up with. This could be a past relationship. This could be a past situation. And not saying we all don't need help, but sometimes people can burn their bridges, and that's what it looks like. A person that could have burned their bridges is coming your way. What's the Fool? Yeah. With the Ace of Cups. Considering a new opportunity. But it's like they already burned their bridge. Okay? Look, it's a done deal. Let's get into it. What's the Ace of Cups sideways? Blocked. Y'all are blocking them. Why? Rock bottom overwhelming, okay? Because they call you too much mental stress. Just too much. It's stuck. It's stagnant. And see, that's what the Knight of Pentacles, you're overthinking it. Well, it will sound good if I do get... Let's just leave love, for example. It does sound good if my baby daddy, baby mama, or somebody in my past come back and we actually work it out. But, you know what I'm saying? The last 4 times, we didn't work it out. I mean, very stagnant. We argued, we fight, we disagreed. Things didn't work out. And it's like, you overthinking it. Am I making the right decision? Let's find out. Let's get into it. Are you? Clinging. OX. Yeah, dead weight. Well, Spirit says this is a clinging situation. Your nervous system could be like off the track, Aries. What's clinging? Nervous system off the track. Anybody that has you in your mind that far, that's a absolutely positively no. Okay? Letting go, make peace, spiritual release. Some of y'all need to make peace with this. Let go of the past, make peace. Yeah, this is a sensitive topic. Let go of the past and continue to make peace. Even though you may have memories, you may have thoughts. With picture here in nostalgia, I get it. But this is a sensitive issue. Let go and make peace with whatever happened in the past. I like that. Let's see about new love, Aries. Let's talk about new. Let's talk about the new love. Some of y'all have a lot of earth in your chart. Go check out that earth sign reading I did yesterday. What's the Hermit for Aries? What's the Justice for Aries? Some of y'all are waiting. Here's about the new love thing. Here's the thing. It's kind of like Earth sign yesterday, but with a twist. It's a little bit different. But yeah, you can go check it out. Because it's very grounded. It may resonate with you guys. And if not, it don't. Okay, I appreciate it. But here's the thing. You have me time, cycles. Okay, time to heal. Some of y'all are doing some healing. And it's allowing you to get a transformation going with the butterfly with time, okay? When it comes to something new in your life. Some of y'all, like Earth signs yesterday, I kept getting like past situations, past transitions. And you can say, okay, well, I'm not holding on to the past, or I'm not dealing with the past, or I don't even talk to the past. I get it, okay? But with the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords, you may not be talking or holding on to the past. And see, this is where the twists come in. But you also refer everything you're doing in your future to your past, okay? So that's like holding on to the past. Let's just say, for instance, if you are, going out and, a guy talks to you, most of your convictions is they may not look like your ex. Or you don't like them because they're different. Because they're not used to your normal type. Something in that nature, okay? That's what I'm kind of getting. I hope I'm explaining it well. It's like, it's new. You don't remember it. It's not, you're not given an opportunity because it's not something you're used to. Or maybe it's not someone you're used to. Okay? It's giving me some kickback energy with this Nine of Wands to the Knight of Cups. Your love life could go a little bit smoother with the Eight of Wands if sometimes you just get out your own self way. Yeah. With forever kind of love. Some of y'all are in your own self way. Yeah, it may not look like, dress like, talk like, act like, but that didn't work. Okay? The act, the talk, the look like, that didn't work. It didn't work. And I'm not saying just don't go with anybody because you have to be attracted to them. I'm not talking about that. But some of y'all have desires at the bottom of the deck and it's not good for you. You have desires. What's the Knight of Cups for Aries in their desires? Ain't no wrong with having standards. But yeah. Vibe. Yeah, what's the vibe? Like, is this person a good person? Are they nice? Are they loving? How do they take care of themselves? Are they responsible, financially responsible? Fill the vibe out before you turn them away. Okay? They don't look like Bobby. Well, shit, you don't want them to look like Bobby. Bobby was broke. Bobby was busted up. Bobby kept lying to you. Yeah. Bobby kept putting you in third party situations. You might not want them to look like that person. Check the vibe out before you turn them away. Spirit say, you got to check the vibe out before you chunk them to deuces. Check the vibe out. Some of y'all likes have changed because you might be turning away something real. Here's real love out here. You might be turning away a true bond, a divine union. Best way I can put this is, be careful. My mom used to tell me, be careful who you be mean to and who you laugh at and what you don't give. I used to feel really awkward when we go out. We be going to the stores and stuff like that. And we have an extended amount of homelessness here in Houston. We always have. So when we be going to the stores and stuff like that, growing up, being in the church house Monday through Sunday, okay, and I do mean Monday through Sunday. My mom was very passionate about her spirit, her spirituality. She was a Christian, and she was a church mom, okay, and an evangelist, okay. So I stayed at church Monday through Sunday, and we used to always have that moment, around the holidays and for the summers where we would, feed the homeless. Wow. Me being a child, I never forget it. I was young. I think I was like 6. I know I was younger than 10, put it like that. And I had like a Raggedy Ann. I don't know if you remember. Yep, I'm old. I'm telling my age. If you remember the Raggedy Ann doll, okay, I had her. And she was mine. Like, I got that for my birthday, matter of fact, okay? And I was a little bratty. I got all the updated dolls, all the new Cabbage Patches. Ooh, I'm telling my age, okay? Back when Cabbage Patches was was popular. All the Care Bears. I had like I think I had like at least 12 or more Care Bears, okay? And Raggedy Ann was like a little doll, and it had like woven hair, and I loved to watch her, the cartoon, because it was a cartoon as well. You have one too. Oh yeah, I'm bringing it back. Ain't I bringing it back? Old school. So the hair of the doll, I'll never forget, because I wanted it so bad. The hair of the doll was like a yarn kind of thing. Okay, it was like a yarn kind of hair. It wasn't silky. It was yarn. It was woven into the plastic little thing, and it was red. And she had little patches on her outfit, and that was the whole theme, because like, you grab the little patches and you make the outfit, and the outfit can have like blue patches, green patches, yellow patches, and it was just like the cutest little thing. If you don't know what it is, just Google it. It's the cutest little doll, and it comes with like these patches, and that's that it was made by Fisher Price. So that's what keep Fisher Price in business with us girls, because it would come out in a new patch, and I had to have it. Okay, I had to have the doll in the patches. Okay, so this is bringing joy to me, y'all. Okay, telling this story, but anywho, the story gets left. Okay, it goes left real quick. So, so I was at the church with my mom, feeding the homeless. Okay, and I'm sitting over there playing with my doll, and I got all my patches, and I'm just doing my thing. And me and another little girl, we grew up, was the pastor's daughter, and we was just playing with our little dolls. We had our own separate dolls. She had some other kind of doll, and I had the Raggedy Ann doll. And the boys, they were out, doing their thing, playing kickball, because, kickball was really popular back in it. But it was too hot, so I wasn't going out there. Anyway, make the long story short, another lady came in that wasn't so, how to say, fortunate, and her children. And one of the children was a girl. I think it was 3 boys and 1 girl, if I remembered. And I had left my doll to go run inside the chapel to go help pick up the paper from in between the pews, okay? Because we had pews in the church. So we had to pick up all the candy wrapper because most of the stuff we did anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that was our job, okay? You know, when we bring in candy, we stuff it in the pews because we didn't want our family, our mom and dad to know that we had this candy. You know, so we stuff it. So they was making us kind of pick up, you know, the whole church, you know. You know, the whole church, you know what I'm saying? Like, half of the time, you little badasses did it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no grown folks sticking no candy wrapper doing it's us kids. So that was like our little chore. So I went to go do that. So anyway, when I came back, we got ready to move and relocate on another part of the church. The little girl had my dog, okay? I felt a certain kind of way about that. Okay, I was like, okay, so I ran to her and I grabbed her real quick. And I checked it out of her hand. I was like, give me my doll. And baby, like I said, this story took a twist, okay? My mom said, come here. Come here, baby. Oh, Lord. Now, see, when you get punished, she punishes you through the soul. She makes you feel like crap, okay? So that's one of them conviction things, Aries. Okay? So, baby, she said, come here. She grabbed me so hard, baby, that the door went up in the air. I mean, she literally grabbed me by my arm and almost jacked me out. I mean, lift my little butt up. Like, come here. And the door just went up. So she holding on to me and I'm grabbing my doll off the ground. So I was looking a little awkward there, a little deformed, but I had my doll. That doesn't matter. So we went into the bathroom and she gave me a lesson that I would never forget. She told me, she says, look, let me tell you something about being grateful and where you stand when it comes to being grateful and how you treat others. Because you could have been in the presence of an angel and you didn't even know it. And the fact that you were so greedy and so greedy and so mean and so ugly, and God has been nothing but grateful to you. And at that time, I'm aware of what grateful is, okay? I'm very aware of that, you know? That's what I say. I wasn't too young to not understand, but I was old enough to know better. Put it like that. I was very aware. And she says, you are blessed. And for you not to be able to share, because that was the topic, sharing. I was the only child. I grew up as the only child. And I had a hard time sharing because I felt like things were given to me. You know, kids, they feel like things are given to them. And I even say that with my little one in there. And I let him know, you know, even though I'm giving it to him, a little thank you, a little appreciation of saying thank you. You know, I got one in there don't even like to say thank you. I'll give him something and he won't say anything. And I'll be like, excuse me? And then I have to dig a thank you out of him. And I think that's where we were going with it in that bathroom. I felt so bad that when I came out with tears, of course, I gave her my doll. I didn't want to, but something told me to. I've always been gifted, even as a child. Something told me to. And as I gave her my doll, it felt like my whole body, my whole soul was being ripped. But I feel like that was the right thing to do. Okay? And I'm saying this story to say this, Aries, okay? For everybody that's listening. Change is going to make you feel like your whole body's being ripped. Okay? It's going to make you feel that way. Because you're breaking that curse. You're breaking those movements. You're breaking those decisions. You're breaking. But it's for the good. It's for the better. It's for the better. After I gave that little girl my doll, I felt really different. But good. I felt good. But it took me a minute. It took me a couple of days. I think 2 or 3 days. So if you feel a little awkward because you're changing a system or you're changing a habit or you're just changing who you date. Because it seems like with sonic vibes, okay? Some of y'all might be changing your outlook on people and who you date. And yeah, it's going to be a little awkward. Because like I said, for all the soul of me, I didn't want to, how they say, give that little girl my doll. But just the thought of knowing, what if she was an angel is what got me. So I'm telling you here, you got butterfly transformation here, Aries, okay? Butterfly transformation with the justice, karma. This is good karmic justice here with the hermit. Virgo energy. Some of y'all can have Virgo. Or you may be having a Virgo come towards you. Make sure you do right by that person, okay? Because they might not be your average type or what you normally date, okay? But you got a forever kind of love here. Virgo, Libra, Leo. You got a good kind of love here. Okay? So be careful. Because sometimes you might pass your blessings up. How my mama used to say. Be careful. And that's what I got for my Aries. Let's check on your money really quick. Y'all's were a little bit longer than normal, but that's okay. Let's check on your money. Let's see. Munya, money, honey. It's your birthday. Two of Pentacles. Y'all got a little something, something. You got a little something. Some of y'all been working. Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all been working real hard. Working into investments. Okay? Recycling money. Money going in, money out. But this is a good investment. King of Pentacles. Man or female. You're sitting in a very stable position. I like it. Taurus energy. Money could be going slower as normal. Okay, no changes. Okay, more Taurus energy. With the Temperance in reverse. Some of y'all are very, how they say, a little bit angry. Why is they're angry when it comes to finances and Aries? To the Hermit. You may not be saying much, but some of y'all are looking to advance, create, okay, to put in. Hello, thank you, Michelle, with the love and light. Thank you, I appreciate it, my love. Back at you, 12 foes. Some of y'all are waiting for your shifts. Okay, so some of y'all are waiting for your shifts to come in. Now, here's the thing. Y'all have been putting in the work. I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all might be a little bit tired. Okay, investments, retirement. Okay. Will of Fortune can mean this is long-term longevity. You know, some of y'all are getting checks, longevity, how they say, from the bank, 401k. This could be retirement money. Some of y'all are ready to just throw in the towel as well. This is like a long period of investments, and you're just waiting. And it could be making you a little bit upset. Let's just say if you're ready to retire, you can't retire. Let's just say you're ready to cash out on your 401k, you can't do it. You're ready to invest in, run off in the sunset, live your life. You're not able to do that right now, but it's really bothering you. But consistently, money is definitely balanced, okay? It's going to take some time for the big stuff, but it'll be well worth it, okay? With the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it'll be well worth it. Spirit is definitely working behind the scenes for the big cash out, the big payment. Some of your big payment actually gives you more time to spend and do other things. I get it. I get the retirement plan. Okay. I get it. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. It allows you to do other things. This can even be start like something at home, something slow and steady to where you're not having to have so much responsibility as well. On the King of Pentacles, yeah. And it stabilizes the home, stabilize where you are, stabilize your mental as well, more or less. Okay? Stabilize your connection. But some of y'all have definitely been working hard. And you may not see something, but hey, it's coming. It's coming to that point. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of y'all are really upset about this. You're not able to remove, invest, okay? The big money, and I said the big money because you've been making the money. You're just able to, how they say, cash out and not have to go back to work. It's called retirement, okay? Some of y'all are waiting on stuff like that, okay? I see that happening, though. But slow and steady does win the race, okay? And that's what I got from my Aries babies. Y'all were a little bit longer. It's fine. It's your birthday. It was my pleasure. Okay, always with y'all. Let's get into it because we know how to do it. Sagittarius. Hello, welcome everybody. Please hit the like button as you come in. If you did, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here, okay? Thank you. You could have been anywhere else, but you hanging out with your girl. Do the Fire Signs Collective, okay? Please hit the like button. That does a lot. It sends me through the mirror. I see a lot of people that are not subscribed, and that's cool. But just kind of hit the like button. I would love for you to subscribe, okay? Monday is over for Aries. Monday is over for Aries, okay? I would like y'all to subscribe. I see a lot of viewers, a lot of new viewers, my return viewers. You know, subscribe to the channel. We are definitely growing. We're in the 3,000s now, 3Ks. I really do appreciate y'all, you know, but hitting the like button does help a lot. I get a lot of views, but not a like, okay? I'm working on my likes a little bit, and I would just like you to hit just the like button just to keep the video, how they say, and keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? If you like these free readings, okay, just keep these free readings coming. It ain't costing you nothing. It don't cost you a thing to keep these free readings coming, okay? And I got plenty to give you. Put it like that. I got time on my hand. The more you like, the more you share, the more you invest in me, the more I want to work even harder for you, okay? And that's just how it works. I'm not one of those that you just like and then you don't get your reading. No, okay? Some of y'all been watching me. No, I can go all day long, okay? I can go, okay? I can swear these cards all day long. I got plenty of time. I juggle 4 platforms, okay? I got a lot going on. I'm giving out content on Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook and Instagram, follow me over there as well. I'll be boosting our content like I'll be twirling these cards as well. So I got all day. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. It does not bother me as much. You know, it don't bother me at all. It's all the hard day of work. I am definitely a hard worker, and allow me to work for you guys. Okay, it does not bother me at all. Okay, so let's get into it. You're welcome, Sabrina. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Where we at? Sag. Let's see, Sag, what's hidden? The tea on the Saggies. You got no strings attached in reverse. Okay, so Sagittarius, y'all saying, yeah, y'all saying y'all want commitment. Okay, fed up. Y'all a little bit tired of something. It's giving me like a spirit or entity. Might be different person, people. You know, entities jump. Somebody could be acting real shady towards you as well. A shady person. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody could be feeling a certain way. Losing sleep, cope. You could be dealing with somebody that drinks. You don't have to. That's not for everybody, okay? This could be a past person. Person, place, or thing, family member as well. They're all included. Okay? This is a past person. Somebody upset. Somebody is definitely not letting you go. They can have a drinking habit. If you know that they drink, that's who I'm talking about. Not all of y'all have people that drink, but take what resonates. Okay? This person could be drinking, heavily drinking at that. What's the bad news? My condolences if you get bad news that somebody passed away. Okay? My condolences. What's secret? Queen Bee. Yeah, somebody, Sagittarius, just trying to keep you as a secret. Okay? There's a secret here. No strings attached in reverse with the secret. What is that? Something karmic. You could be a secret. They could be a shame. Don't let nobody shame you. Okay? Secretize you. Don't claim you. This is somebody that didn't really want to claim you. That wanted to tuck you behind the scenes. Okay? It's a situation that was quiet but kept. Maybe you were in a relationship that you thought it was open, but it really wasn't open. Okay? They were really being sneaky and shady on the slide because they wasn't claiming you for some reason. Not out in public anyway. Okay? And maybe you kind of felt it. What's the bad news? Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This is the kind of person that y'all could have a relationship with them when they hit the front door, back door, wherever they left you. They were acting like they were single. They never claimed you in public. A lot of people do that. Like, you okay with me laying with you behind the scenes, or you okay with me being with you behind the scenes, but if you would ask them in public, a stranger would ask them, are you single? They would definitely say yes. This is that kind of person. Very shady. What's the death card? It seems like y'all put the end to all that. The Six of Pentacles sideways. Some of y'all stopped giving energy to it once you found out. Because you got bad news here. That's letting me know you kind of getting whiffed of it, or you will, or I'm telling you. Okay? It's going to make you feel like a certain kind of way. What's feeling like, Shin? The Tower. Yeah, it's going to make you feel a certain way about this shady person. Or you have. Past, present, and future. Tarot could be now, then, in the future. It's going to make you feel something. It's going to kind of upset you. If somebody's not claiming you in public. Okay? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Heavy rejection. Heavy rejection. When you thought that, maybe some of y'all thought that this was a relationship, okay, a partnership, what's the secret? Get more into the secret. Why is there a secret out here for Sagittarius? Why is there a secret? In reverse. I'm getting reverses. King of Cups in reverse. Okay? Somebody not emotionally balanced to the Eight of Swords. Somebody that just don't care. They're not emotionally balanced. This is somebody that could be a little bit stubborn, rude, vindictive. Okay? I'm hearing fake. Okay? Fake. This is a fake person. This is the grass ain't greener person. This is the what looks shiny person. This could be somebody that likes to fake it like they make it. Like, you know, this person's not real. And they got caught. And you caught them. Or you're about to. You caught them. Secret exposed. They were caught. So either they were talking to somebody, Sagittarius, or you were the secret. Let's get into it. Who was the secret? Lesson learned, growth, okay? Some of y'all already learned this lesson, or you will, okay? More information, upset spell work. This is somebody you could be sleeping with, lover, okay? A partner of some type. Give me more. Could be a work partner as well. Looking within. Some of y'all started looking within. Were hurt. I was feeling that. We're feeling like crap here in the Tower. Some of y'all started looking within and started noticing things. Like if you had a partner, or you have a partner that don't never want to take you out nowhere. Like let's say for family gatherings. You could be a little bit different. You could be small. You could be big. You could be light. You could be white. You could be black. You could be Hispanic. Okay? But if they just seem to not want to take you out anywhere, okay? That's funny because I noticed like my past relationship, I really never really wanted to go anywhere with him. Anyway, it just came about. I really like when it came to like family gatherings. I really never really wanted to go anywhere with him. That just was like maybe I was a little my nervous system was like maybe I was a little bit embarrassed. But anywho, um, these readings be making me recap on stuff, y'all. Anyway, so you may have a person that may be keeping you as a secret, or they have a secret, okay, and you may be having to learn a lesson. What's getting more information? It could have been very attractive. This is somebody you could have been sleeping with. This could be some original spell work. They telling you one thing, and that's spell work. Spell work can be. It don't have to be you just lighting a candle all the time. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody telling you what you want to hear as well with words. They have legal problems, okay? Whoever this past person is, they have some legal gals. They got legal problems. A lot of, they ain't fire signs, y'all dealing with people that got legal problems, okay? A lot of legals. That's the bad news, okay? They might need your help or an opinion on something. I don't know if you're a lawyer, okay? I might be talking to a fire sign that kind of works in the law field as well. But there's boundaries here. The disrespect is crazy. Because I see an ending with the funeral here. The funeral card is letting me know that something definitely in at the bottom of their consequences. Okay? Somebody's definitely going to have to reap their consequence some kind of way. Sagittarius. Okay? This could be spiritually as well. What's the legal? Maybe they are having problems with the law, or things are happening where they have to call the law. Okay? Very stuck and stagnant. Very stuck and stagnant situation. And you're just recharging over there, growing. You're definitely recharging and growing. There could be a couple of apologies, okay, that's coming your way. Maybe you've been waiting. Some of y'all going to be a little salty about it, okay? A little smitten. But there's some apologies that's coming your way, okay? Maybe this person wants to apologize. Because, see, once, you out that spiritual light, that spiritual glow, things happen, y'all. Y'all don't believe it, but things happen. Good, how they say, once you're around good people, good things happen. But once that person get out of your light, bad things happen, okay? Especially if you did that person wrong. And it seems like they could have done you wrong, Sagittarius. I can't let you go. Somebody let you go too quickly, okay? That's what it is. They out of the light, out of the blessings, out of the movement of God. Now they're obsessed with you, okay? I'm hearing they want you back. This is somebody with a lot of ego and pride as well. This is somebody you didn't even wait for. Some of y'all are in whole new connections as well, Sagittarius. Good for y'all, okay? They realize such a mess they made, and they want to know if you're going to ever forgive them. Hold on, Sag. What's that card? Okay, life without you is helpless, dark, and what I just said. What I just said, life without you is helpless, dark, dismissive. You were the light. I just said that. Thank you, Spirit, for clarification. Some of y'all have brightened people's lives, have made, how they say, made their life go good. And it happens. It's the aura that you're in. Blessed people will definitely bless your life. But they didn't bless yours. And you kind of let them go. Okay? Well, they're coming back to apologize. Okay? So I hope you're ready to forgive. Now, forgiveness don't mean you got to take this person back. Forgiveness is just what it is. Forgiveness. You can forgive them and keep pushing forward, okay? You really can. Some of y'all are in new connections as well. Okay. New love for Sagittarius. Baby, it's doing a stormy thing out there, okay? It's doing a stormy little thing out there. New love for Sagittarius. Let's go. Queen of Wands, that's your energy, man or female. Y'all do got new love. Some of y'all are in connections right now. Okay, the Ace of Swords, okay. To the Nine of Cups, to the Eight of Cups. Some of y'all are in new connections right now. Some of y'all are not investing in new connections emotionally, which is okay. That's how it normally happens when there's no investment. Why? Ace of Swords for Sagittarius. The Page of Wands, okay. Some of y'all have definitely been working, okay. Been working hard, been investing in new projects and new beginnings. We're going to do a little mini money message for y'all guys as well, Sag, okay. But you do have healing. Some of y'all definitely been healing. Investing in oneself, enjoying your peace, okay. Some of y'all definitely been enjoying your peace, but you are definitely ready for love. It looks like you have to schedule. This is like a schedule thing. You have to equal reciprocity, take out a little time, get outside. Some of y'all are in new connections. The ones that are in new connections right now, I see a lot of growth, okay? There's a little bit of up and down, but what relationship it don't, okay? A little overwhelmness as well. But I see peace that's coming in, whether you're with the relationship or you're waiting for one. If you're waiting for one, prioritize. So you guys are working very hard, you little worker bees, okay? And if you're in a relationship, take your time, okay? With the Ten of Wands, you may have a lot on your hand. You may be overwhelmed, okay? You're just trying to find peace. It happens that way, okay? You can't get no, I'm hearing I can't get no satisfaction. But that's definitely about to change with the Three of Pentacles. Don't worry, okay? Yeah, a lot of arguing and fighting if you're in a connection. I get it, a lot of disagreements. But time will get better with the Wheel of Fortune. Things will definitely change. Communication is definitely needed. If you're waiting on love, the Wheel of Fortune is definitely stated that things will change. Give me more on the Wheel of Fortune for my Sagittarius. The Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to have options around this summertime. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, you have to make time. If you're looking for a relationship, you're going to have options. If you're in a relationship that's a lot of arguing and fighting, give me some on the Five of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Hold on. Five of Pentacles for Sagittarius to the Five of Wands. You can see 555. Noticing things will change, okay? Some of y'all need to nourish a relationship, okay? Stop allowing people to be clingy on your energy as well. Hold back. Allow a man or a woman to be a woman, okay? Don't let pride and ego get in your way. What's running? Fertility in reverse and foundation. Yeah. Some of y'all could be having problems at home or just trying to balance a relationship to get on track. It's giving me heavy. You got to let them own up to their own BS, okay? Some of y'all need to nourish and focus on you with self-love, self-growth. Even if you're in a relationship. I was getting downloads earlier when I was talking about, I think I put it up in the community where you can be in a relationship but still make sure you good. Know your wants and needs. And you can't know your wants and needs if you're too busy helping your partner. Give them a break, okay? I know there's love, there's peace, but that person's going to have to be able to do some things on their own. Make their own decisions. Open their own doors, okay? It's just all a part of growth. Work together, but you can be your own traditional person as well, okay? They're going to have to put some effort in it. You can't be putting all the effort and pouring out all the cup and making the advancements and feeding and cutting the steak and feeding it to them too. That's just too much, okay? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's talk about your money. Some of y'all have money coming in. It hasn't been very victorious when it comes to finances. Okay, a lot of competition. This could be at work or a lot of losses to where you don't want to go to work for some of y'all. Take what resonates. Okay, things have definitely been emotional draining when it comes to finances. You haven't had no victory, no change. Some of y'all are struggling with finances with partnerships as well. Let's say y'all live together and one work, one don't. One make more money than the other with the hermit in reverse. It's been very hard. I see things are definitely going to change for the better. Okay, continue to play. The price stayed up. I give you good money grace as well because it is hard out here. You're going to get an opportunity to get an advancement at a job or organization is definitely are going to be there to work with you and help you out with the Hierophant, okay? Some of this could be resource checks as well, okay? And advancement is going to be a wish fulfillment with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're going to have room to celebrate. I love it. So things are definitely going to change in your favor. This could be an organization that can possibly help you as well. It can even be government as well, okay? So check all your resources, okay? Just don't feel defeated all the way because you do have options. Some of y'all may feel like you don't with the Seven of Cups in reverse, but I changed it to the upright. You do, okay? And that's what I got for Saggy. Hold on one second. Okay. Leos, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to check on Boo Boo. He was too quiet. You got it? Hold on. Okay, Leos, here we're back. We're back. I had to go check on my baby. He was kind of quiet there for a second. He was kind of quiet there for a second. Hey, Jack, how are you? Greetings. Leos, y'all got spiritual gifts? Thank you for dropping in, Jack. Happy Saturday. Now look what the cat done drug in. So Leos, let's get into it. I got Leos at 121.38. Let's get into it, Leo. What's the T on my Leos, babies? Leo's babies. Jack came just in time. Leo babies. Okay, what's the tea on my Leo babies? What's the tea? Spiritual gift. You know what? I ain't gonna, baby. Look at here. I'm not gonna put that back in there no more. Okay? I mean, spiritual gifts want to come out. Okay? Big as they, Leo. I didn't put this card back in. That's me saying I didn't say what I said. Okay? Some of y'all could be meditating as well. Y'all are very spiritual gifted. You have gifts in your own way. Okay? Everybody's gifted. Some of y'all could be using the gifts as well. Coping. Okay? Some of y'all could be using your gift to cope. Could be working. I'm getting a lot of work and worker bees, okay? Like with Sagittarius giving me that energy, okay? You got bye-bye, masculine energy. Okay. You could be ashamed over a connection that didn't work out, okay? You could be ashamed over it. Let's see what the death card is for Leo. Yeah, you could be ashamed over a connection that didn't work out. But here's the thing about this ashamed card. A lot of people feel like they know, but they don't know. Thug, yeah. A lot of people feel like, and it might have you a little trapped. Let me tell you something, Leo. A lot of people feel like they know you and don't know you. I'm definitely getting that, okay? They can feel like they know you. They can feel like they can map out your situation. They can feel like they know what's going on in your life, whatever this has to do with. Okay? But they don't know. It's giving me they have no clue. What's code? What's code? Secret accounts. Some of y'all could be being watched. What's secret accounts? Because that's what I was giving me. A lot of projection. Like, they don't know what you got going on. Some of y'all have children with this person. Okay? With love spell children. And you're wondering if it's over. Yeah, they under pressure. A masculine energy. I might be talking to a female, okay, Leo, that may have been kept things from a secret. A child could have been the secret. Or somebody could have had a child. You could have this child. They could have this child. There's a child here that's been kept a secret. A masculine energy could have said bye-bye to a child. You could be a masculine energy. And you could feel like you're coping because you could have said bye-bye to a child. So now all you can do is look on them, check on them. Vice versa. Take what resonates. I could be talking to a Leo. That's a masculine energy as well. And you may feel like you're under pressure because you're not there. And you may feel ashamed with Thug here. That could be some legal things that's going on. Maybe you were in jail. Maybe you were locked up. Is what the reason why you wasn't in that child's life. Okay? This may be something that you're holding with inside with secret that keeps wanting to flap out. This is major. It's deep. What's bye-bye? Divinely guidance in reverse. Yeah, you wasn't divinely guided. Karmic nudge. You missed all the red flags, the roof at the red dogs that went across the street. You missed the whole concept. Some of y'all missed the whole concept. If I'm talking to a divine masculine, you kind of missed the whole concept. You dropped the ball. You could be drinking, okay? But things could have, how they say, what spiritual gift then? For maybe you wasn't listening to them. Yeah, coping. Memories, pictures, social media. Hurting. Yeah. Somebody wasn't tapped in, heart repair. Somebody wasn't tapped in, Leo. If I'm talking to a masculine, he wasn't tapped in, he wasn't thinking it. I'm thinking it, thinking. He wasn't thinking it. This is deep. He wasn't thinking, okay? Now all he can do is look at pictures from afar, okay, with anxiety. This person, if they ain't in jail, they could be on their way to jail as well. There's a thug here. Very ashamed, guilt, embarrassed. Okay? Wondering if it's over, if it's too late or not. Because how they say the funeral card is sideways. Give me something on the funeral. The death card, that means there's a possibility that if this person can reach out to you, Leo, if you're the feminine energy with this child, or masculine energy with this child, with the moon here, there's a possibility that something can be healed. But whatever it is, there's a child involved. Okay? Can we work this out? Can we have co-parenting shit? You could be dating somebody that's also locked up as well. They could literally be incarcerated. Okay? What's the death sideways? The Queen of Cups. That's you. Feminine energy, masculine or feminine. Okay? This could be a woman that's on her way locked up as well. Okay? Spiritually, physically, the streets can have them. Okay? The streets can have them. And you may be in that point, from what I'm hearing, of calling, take what resonates. Some of y'all, the streets got them. Yeah, calling the quits and starting over. King of Cups, yeah. My heart goes out to the single parents because that's what it's giving me. Very single parent. You could be watching somebody. You could even be the father. I'm getting Spirit say this could be the father. Maybe you're watching somebody on TV with secrets accounts. Maybe on social media, you're seeing pictures. Maybe this is somebody in the limelight, and you could have been the father of this very famous and cult person. You know, with the temper, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you could be the father. And goodbye, you walked out of their life some kind of way. And now you're seeing them flourish, start over. This is deep. This is deep. And you could be a little ashamed because you wasn't there. Divinely guided is in reverse. It gives you a lot of anxiety. Okay? Maybe you was for the streets at that time with a love spell. You wasn't worried about raising no kid. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. You wasn't worried about raising no child. There goes the King of Cups. Yeah. This is giving me heavy masculine. This has a lot to do with masculine. Ladies, I'm sorry, Leos. I'm going to get to y'all. I'm going to redo another spread. This is heavy. Has a lot to do with a masculine Leo. You could be the child that's in the limelight that's doing well, or you could be the father of guilt. With the devil, Capricorn energy, Pisces energy. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Capricorn rising, Capricorn Mercury. The Ace of Wands, yeah. Going for your wish. Going what makes you hot to try. High Priestess, quietly. This is deep. What's the outcome to this for my Leos? Ooh, longing. Trapped. I said incarcerated. Second chance. Somebody wants a second chance in a child's life. Karma. Yeah. Somebody wants a second chance in a child's life. Or you could be the child or they could be the child. Give me the child spirit. On the child. Yeah, secret. Yeah. There's a secret. Somebody could have been living a single life. Somebody could have, how to say, not claimed the child. Somebody could have left a child behind. And now they see that child on social media, pictures, or even just every day. You know, that child could be on TV. That child could be very popular. Or that child could be very gifted as well. Take what resonates. Okay? Or you could be that child. Okay? But there's a father out there that's definitely, or masculine energy, if you're watching me, okay, that's definitely in a lot of pain and regret. A lot of bad decisions. Maybe you went to jail. Maybe you're in jail. Maybe you just got out of jail. And you're wondering to see if there's a second chance that you may have with a child. This is not so much a love story, but it is. It kind of is, okay? It kind of is. But it's a different kind of love. It's agape love. It's mother-father love, okay? Is there any chance with the child? Let's see. For my Leos, is there any chance with the child? Oh, Lord, there's an organization here. You're going to have to go through the courts. There's an organization. You got the King of Swords to the Hierophant. There's an organization here. Basically, Spirit saying you're going to have to do it the right way. Yeah. Death card. You're going to have to do it the right way because it was done the wrong way. Something about what's the wrong way. What's the Ten of Swords? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you can't go rushing in. Because if you go rushing in, whoever this message is for, from a distance, if you go rushing in just all of a sudden from a distance, it's not going to end right. So you're going to have to do it the right way. The court system, the child is old enough, okay? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, you're going to have to do it in courts. Because if you do it the wrong way, yeah, to heal this situation, you might have to do it through an organization, through a court, through, you know. It can be healed, though. Now, there is going to be a lot of conflict. Because I'm hearing, where have you been? Okay, so you may have been out of the loop, or this person may have been out of the loop. But they can't go rushing in with the Knight of Swords. It's going to cause a really bad ending. Yeah, you're going to have to come very peaceful, very humble. It's how you left with the Seven of Swords. There was a lot of lies and manipulation going on with it. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot to do. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have been dealing with an Earth sign or Aquarius or a Gemini. Okay? Heavy Gemini, heavy thought energy, heavy air energy. I haven't even done their reading yet. I'll probably do theirs tonight. With the Hangman, heavy Aquarius. Yeah, heavy air energy. You're going to have to do what's best for everybody. So, if you are the Leo that's really going through something, you want to see your baby, it's a baby mama thing kind of situation, or you're the baby mama, you know, you're going to have to do what's best. And you probably, to keep the peace, you're probably going to have to go through court system. That would be the best way. There's no need to argue, fight, and be this, you know. And even if you're the person that they do call, they go rushing in, because I can't ignore that, okay? I wouldn't really say anything. I'm in courts right now behind Tristan myself, and I really wouldn't say anything. You know, it's not much really to say, especially when the courts already got the case, you know. No need to be bitter, petty, and be mean. Just allow the system to work for you. Justice will prevail. That's all I could say, you know. So, that's on any case, you know. Sometimes you can argue and fight with somebody, and you just need somebody balanced to step in and help. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what else. New love for Leos. That was deep. New love for Leos. The Strength. Okay. The Queen of Wands. That's Leo and Sag energy. Yep. Man or female. Let's see. New love for Leos. For all my singles out there. New love for Leos. No sauce, huh? Oh, Lord. No sauce, nothing different, okay? Queen of Wands. No sauce. There you go again. No sauce, nothing different. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the Hangman in reverse with the Queen of Wands, okay? No sauce. Phone dry, okay, for some of y'all. No sauce, okay? Five of Wands. Some of y'all are dealing with outside conflict. Maybe a little bit what that was about in the first spread. I get it. You know, to the death card, but things are definitely gonna about to change overall with you guys. Maybe you just kind of like want to take one step at a time, just kind of get yourself out of the situation. Some of y'all have definitely been resting, have been focusing, you know, been making choices to dodge love a little bit. Now some of y'all could have been dipping and dabbing in love and it just kind of didn't work out for you. Give me the Hangman in reverse, okay, for Leos, for my singles. Yeah, it just kind of didn't stable out for you. It didn't work out for you very well. If you are in a dating scene, it just ain't, how they say, it ain't matching. It ain't, how they say, making you happy. Some of y'all are going to take a break with the Fool in reverse. So just kind of sit back and reset, okay? You haven't been finding what you need in love, okay? You haven't. Take your time. What's the rush? Knight of Pentacles. Spirit say take your time, okay? What is the rush? New love for Leos. New love for Leos. You got the Four of Cups. What are they denying? The King of Cups. Some of y'all are denying somebody. Maybe you're looking over your emotions as well. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. Some of y'all are denying a partnership, a soulmate partnership. Now, that could be a good reason why you're definitely denying this. What's the vibe on this counterpart connection? Okay? You could be a masculine and denying a soulmate, a soul partner. Okay? Recharge in reverse. Some of y'all are definitely disconnecting from somebody. Okay? And you could be suffering and healing in silence, okay, from this mean and bitter person, okay, with the possibility. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. That's just letting me know this is still a loving, nurturing woman. She just feels like there's a certain reason why, like you made her that way. And that's how I look at the Queen of Cups. It's like no balance, no emotion. There's a reason why the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Cups. But she's in reverse, okay? Emotional ways, fears, doubts, okay? So your person, your counterpart may feel that this may not work out, okay? You could be suffering in silence, okay? They might feel like this could be a lust thing. You got narcissists at the bottom. Don't try to emotionally manipulate the situation, Leo, and don't let them emotionally manipulate you. Some of y'all new people, how they say, established. Yeah, somebody's working on their income being established with love affair. Yeah. Somebody is involved with somebody. Somebody's working on their income. There's two different paths being took in here. For my singles. For Leos, what's going on? My singles. Yeah, somebody's nurturing something. This could be your finances. This could be your body as well. So, yeah, that's that Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody say, fuck being nice. Somebody, how they say, yeah, blowing kisses. You got a counterpart with this unconditional love that feels like y'all love gonna last forever, Leo. And y'all like, fuck that shit. No. Cupid's arrow, okay? So you got somebody behind the scenes that's definitely holding on to you. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Heavy Aquarius energy. Yeah, somebody is working on their finances, I'm telling you. Somebody's definitely working on their finances. They're not with the love affair thing. Now, that could be you, that could be them. Let's get it, Leo, okay? I'm feeling like it's you guys that are working on your finances. You're not with no third party. Yeah, clarity and truth, shadow work. Y'all are working on whatever you got going on. Death card. I said there was going to be a transformation. Meanwhile, you got somebody behind the scenes really going through it. If they are in a love affair, I always say, shoot, my ex is in a relationship by themselves or whoever they with. Ain't got nothing to do with me with poker face, okay? You're keeping a poker face. You that has nothing to do with them. Has nothing to do with you. Whatever they got going on, you're done with it with clarity and truth. Somewhere in the middle, you got the clarity and truth you need. You're pushing forward. What's the death card? For Leo, Scorpio energy. You feel right on it too. Hammering, self-sabotaging, rebuilding, working on it, repairing. Like I said, you are working on and repairing what you got. I'm getting steady focus. You got people behind the scenes, separation, Cupid's arrow, that really want to talk to you. Ain't no need to talk about no fresh thought because I'm focused. I feel you on that. I've been on that type of time. I got 4 phones. I cut off my personal because baby, I stand on business. You just sometimes you gotta stand on business. Whatever this is, Leo, stand on business. You gotta stand on business. Ain't no need to have personal conversations, personal talks. Ain't no need for all that. Not with love affair. Ain't no need for all that. Uh-uh. You should have been talking when things were doing what it was doing. Give me some of my love affair. Or some of y'all in the love affair that you need to stand on business. And stop fighting. Yeah, fighting, arguing. Trust issues, one-sided situation, poor communication. Yeah, no. It's too late to talk. And don't get me wrong, it got caught. See? Somebody got caught. Yeah, somebody got caught. Once you get caught with me, that's it. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Like, once you get caught, that's why you gotta know a situation. Once you get caught with me, that might be the end of the road. We ain't gonna give no second chances. We kind of done with the fighting, the arguing, the disagreement, the possibility. Okay, that could be a possibility they may want to come back, Leos, and that's a possibility that may not work out. And it's okay to forgive and forget, but that's kind of like my pet peeve, the cheating situation. Like, there is no coming back once I find out what I need to find out. I'm okay with it. We're going to square it up, the proper way, of course. No crash outs is needed. And, I'm going to live my life and go on about my business, It just kind of works simply that way, It does. It works simply way. And sometimes it ain't always as simple as I'm making. It can be complicated, at times. You got to wait for courts if you're married, like me, waiting for courts. But I've been separated from him for 6 years. So the day that I found out was the day that I knew that situation was over and I was now single. And I accept that with pride, even though I don't have the paperwork to say that because we're looking for him. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for him. I said, I am working hard for my first $500,000 so I can divorce him. That's what I'm working for. My first $500,000 so I can divorce him. I pay my own bills. I live my own life. I have my own establishment and I build from the ground up, and I will not share that with anybody that didn't earn it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So half of my mission, y'all, is to save up to get a divorce, to divorce him. I would have to find a detective to go find him because he's off the grid. I would have to do everything. And he knows, and that's the crazy part. He knows that I don't want to be married to him. I made it loud and clear, very transparent. I said it loud, aggressively. I was very clear of I don't want to be married. It wasn't like a ghosting situation. I said it. I don't want to be married to you anymore. No. But that's my story. So sometimes it gets a little complicated than how they say, but it's a decision that I made and I have to pay to get my way out of it, and I'm willing to do that. And I'm willing to work hard to make that happen for me in my life so I can close that chapter completely. Even though it's already closed, I don't have baby mama, baby daddy issues or anything like that. But I can close that chapter out of my life that attachment that does not belong completely for good. Okay, so I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's what the money's for. That's what I work so hard for. Not only to provide for my family, but to close out that door. Because he's having a hard time financially, it looks like. Let's see. Let's check on your money, honey, Leo. You got the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You can feel like you're stuck. You can be single when it comes to your finances. But I got the Nine of Pentacles, so you're not that stuck, okay? You may feel like you're stuck in this position, but you're not that stuck. Let's see. There's some things you don't see, Leo. You could be healing your finances right now. You could be trying to be strategic. That could be a lot of lying and betrayal when it comes to your money. But I see with the Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely, with the Magician, things are going to work out in your favor. Okay, with the Hangman, yeah, hindsight. With the Moon. Some of y'all just need to look up a little bit. Don't argue, don't fight with the Five of Wands. There's nothing to argue and fight over, just be peaceful. The Moon also says is that something behind the scenes that Spirit could be working on, or you could be working on, that's going to really pay off for you. Yeah, the High Priestess. Some of y'all are keeping it to yourself. So you're getting different stuff that, you may be keeping to yourself, hypothetically speaking. With the Ace of Wands, yeah, that's going to bring you peace. And you're actually taking a leap of faith toward. And it's going to bring you a lot of movement, a lot of money, a lot of advancements, a lot of abundance in the near future. So your money is definitely about to do a turnaround in the switch, Leo. So don't worry, things are being worked out behind the scenes. I love it. Until we meet again, it looks like there's no Super Chat Cash App questions. So until we meet again, same time, same bat channel. Bye.